Hey, Ellis County, Kevin Crouch here with Ellis County Weather. I wanted to give you a quick update on what we see coming our way for this evening. I know that there's some folks that probably have evening plans, whatever those may be. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to the storms that we have to our west. If you pay attention to kind of the way this is set up, let me actually put this into motion so you can kind of see this. Zoom out a little bit. You can see a kind of a cyclonic flow here. And if you remember, there was a larger area of showers and thunderstorms that didn't quite make it to our area. They hit much more stable air, didn't quite make it. But now we have this low pressure system that has developed, and it is putting some stronger storms, or I'm not sure I'd call these stronger storms, but heavier downpours for sure, north of Weatherford over moving into the Stephenville area. And this is going to continue to move off to the east. It looks like we're looking at about 6 to 9, really probably 7 to 8 p.m. before this moves into our immediate area here in Ellis County. So I do expect to see this. It looks like it'll fill in a little bit before it moves in, but it may not. The models haven't exactly been the clearest on this, and so really I'm just going to continue to watch this. We could see this kind of hold its flow, hold its form really, and then just kind of bring some showers in. We could see it intensify a little bit. We could see it weaken. What I will tell you is that we are under a marginal risk of severe weather. Now, let me kind of qualify that for you. It's a marginal risk of severe weather. And you can see it starts right where those storms are. So it starts where the storms are and goes on to the east and kind of cuts Ellis County in half a little bit. So if there's going to be any strengthening of these storms, it's going to be in this area. By the time it reaches this part of Ellis County, really this part of North Texas, it's going to be, the sun's going to be going down, we're going to be cooling off, we're going to be losing that daytime heating. So this is really the only area where any kind of strengthening could happen. And at this point, it's not even really a guarantee. I don't expect there to be a severe thunderstorm watch or anything of that sort involved here. It just looks like we're going to be looking at possibly a little bit of a stronger little complex of storms. Marginal risk of severe weather for tonight. We're looking at really the biggest threat here, and I'm not even sure moderate really cuts it. I'm just trying to show the differential. Damaging winds is really going to be the biggest issue here. We could see a little bit of a bow echo develop, and so as that comes in, we could see some damaging winds on the front end of that. Could see some hail. I don't really suspect that much, but we could see some larger hail in these storms if they're able to really get a lot of lift before they move into our area. Otherwise, a few small hailstones, little pea-sized hail here and there, not too big a deal expected out of this. So as we look at the forecast, again, about a 30% chance, we can probably bump that up to 40 or 50% chance of rain for tonight, now that we do kind of have an established disturbance to our west, pushing some stuff in, but I've still got the 30% up here. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour today. Highs were really right around the low to mid 80s, so not a terribly hot day today. Tomorrow, a little bit warmer. We do have another chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning. Right now, it looks like this could be pre-dawn to right around sunrise. So I know that we have the fly-in up at Midway Airport. We have Gingerbread Trail going on in Waxahachie. I'm going to be watching this to see how it might affect some of those plans. But right now, it looks like it could be earlier than all of that. Stay tuned. I'll be keeping an eye on it. 87 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Looks like we're going to be dealing with mid to upper 80s and really not a whole lot in terms of really, really hot weather. It'll be warm. Humidity will probably be there too. Winds come back out of the south tomorrow. Not terribly windy though. So at least for the vendors in Singleton Plaza, it won't be majorly windy out there. And of course there's some trees there that'll probably catch some of the wind too. But as you see on Sunday, the sunshine returns, winds start picking up out of the south. We're back in the 90s, and we're even getting into the upper 90s by the time we get into the middle, the latter part of next week. But it looks like we could have a shot, I say a shot, not a big guarantee, but a shot at some more showers and thunderstorms as we get into next weekend. But that's a little further out, and so we have to kind of wait and see how the forecast refines from there. Make sure you're following EllisCountyWeather.com for all the latest updates there. Also, our my social channels, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all the latest details. Again, we do have another chance for showers and thunderstorms tonight and tomorrow morning. I will be watching those to see how those might impact your plans. Of course, tomorrow morning I will be out at Gingerbread Trail in the Singleton Plaza Vendors Market. I think it's an antique and boutique market, that kind of thing. I'll be promoting Ellis County Weather and the Waxahachie Sun and Ellis Down Home, the other brands I work with. Come out and say hello to me. Hopefully the rain is either done by then or maybe it'll just completely miss us all together. But I'll continue to watch that tomorrow morning. Just make sure you're ready to adjust any weekend plans.